Around my house, I do feed a lot of cats, and not all cats get along. So if you've been living where you are for a little while, you'll get used to your cat's behaviors and what cats get along with what cats. So I feed certain cats over at my house, and then I feed certain ones over here at my neighbor's house with permission. I have a plate here, and I have a plate over there with a tote lid on it also. And if you look over this way, at my house at the back, I have a place where a tote with a tote lid so they can go inside and have a little bit of shelter when they do eat. Cats are kind of like horses. You can drag them to the water, but you can't make them drink. And you can go through a lot of work to make sure your cats have shelter where they'll eat and drink. And you know what? This is where they choose to eat and drink, so this is where I put the shelters. But it's nice if you can get the food in there so at least their feet are off the ground while they're eating, because cats are not naturally supposed to be out in this kind of cold weather. And even though, like I said, we're having a bit of warm weather today, we just went through a horrible cold spell, and we're getting ready to go into another horrible cold spell. And as a matter of fact, the whole United States is getting ready to go into a horrible cold spell. So if you can do anything to help your animals, and that means birds, ducks, squirrels, cats, deers, and dogs, whatever you can do something for them. Feed them if you can. Okay, everybody, so what we're doing, I'm here at Menards. This is where I bought all the materials at to do my cat shelter, and I want to show you right here. This is what I used, was the 12 by 24 canopy, the standard duty poly tarp. It was blue. They didn't have none of the brown camouflage one or anything, but you can see it was $19.99. So I used one of them, and I also used 5 of these 8 by 10 tarps, and they're $4.99 a piece. Okay, so these were the wood posts that I used to put on the cat. I drilled these onto my porch, doop, 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 and these were only $2.21 a piece. And I'll tell you what, we've had some hellacious winds for the last week. I mean, really strong winds, and they've held up really good. So that's the products that I use to build my cat shelter. I am going to show you how I enclose this in habitat to my house, but I see a lot of videos of everybody putting out, cat shelters and that kind of stuff, and how to help with the cats. And I really do appreciate that, and the cats appreciate it too. But the most important thing you'll ever be able to do for your cat or a feral cat, and that is get them to the Humane Society and get them fixed, neuter, spayed, so they don't keep on reproducing. I love animals, I love cats, but they will just keep on populating. They can populate and they can make 18 kittens a year. So just imagine in 3 years, if you have 18 kittens that are producing 18 cats. It can get quite tremendous, quite overwhelming, and it's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for community. So let's go outside in my little hut here, and we'll show you what we did for the winter. Okay, so about last week or a week and a half ago, we were told that we were going to get hit with a horrible cold snap and a lot of snow and a lot of wind, and for sure we did. So what I did is, and I have very little budget, so I had to make this with a very small budget. And as a matter of fact, I think I came in right under $100 or right at $100 for this. But anyway, what I did was I went to Menards and I got these tarps right here, and I enclosed my porch in, and then I went and I got the blue tarps. I got these, I got little pieces of wood board. You'll be able to see that. Oh, here we go. I got these pieces of board here, and we screwed them into my porch, so we had something to screw into the tarps. And I already had the screws, so I'm not including that into the $100 budget. If you had to go out and buy screws, that would be a little bit more. So, as you can see here, and what I did is, and I will get the correct measurement, which it really doesn't matter because I didn't know how much I needed, so I just went and bought the biggest one I could for my price range, and I do believe it was $19. But as you can see, it goes all the way to the ground, goes all the way up, over, down my door. I took it all the way down to the door frame, and then I split it up the middle so I can get in and out of my door. Let's go inside the tarp or the tent, and we'll show you what it looks like. When I did the tarp over the porch, and then I did the side tarps, and then I just cut the slit in the middle of that, and I duct taped the top to the side there, and that's how I did that. And you'll see I just come up here, and the cats will come right in through here. They come right in through here, and that's exactly how I'm going to come in through here. Okay, so we're inside the tent that we built, and I'm going to show you some of the things that we use. Duct tape was definitely one of the main essential things I did use. Duct tape is good, but I'm going to show you a little tricky. This is what I use right here, and these things are strong. They're stronger than duct tape, Gorilla Tape, or any other type of tape you could buy. And these are the Tomcat sticks that you get at Walmart. They're for where you catch mice or roaches on them, where they stick and you can't get out of it. This has been on here for 2 weeks, and believe me, we've been getting plenty of wind. You can see how windy it is today. Those do not give. And I use one there, couple others that you can't see. One up there. You just think the wind has been tunneling this for 2 weeks, and it's still stuck. And then I used duct tape. So I took a trash can that I had, an extra trash can, I put on top of here, and I took these rugs. They were inside of my house. They were just little throw rugs. I take them, I put them up there, and when I do this, it's just in case there's more than 2 cats or more than 1 cat in here. If they don't like each other, they can find their own safety. Now down here, what we have is a cat house that's insulated, and we have cat food, and I have a water bowl here, and I put it in a copper bowl, and I have this heater here shooting at the copper bowl so the copper bowl can get warm, keep the water warm, and it also radiates the heat. Yeah. And this heater here, I'm gonna show you the box so I can really promote this box. I'm not getting anything from the promotion of this heater, but this has been a gem. There's the outlet to it, and this is, I do try to keep it dry, but it is outside, inside, outside. And back there I have a blanket. I have this outside chair, and the 1 or 2 cats that do come love to get up here and sit in this chair, and they're used to that because they do it in the summer. So I would say I'm feeding at least 20 to 30 cats coming and going from the neighborhood to the places that I feed outside, back there, over there, under here. I keep food out 24/7. And if you have cats and you don't have a budget and you need help, get in contact with your local Humane Society and see if they can assist you with food and that kind of stuff, because I'm not wealthy, and I do go to the Humane Society and I ask for help because I cannot afford to feed the 20 to 30 cats I have, because I also have 5 cats on the inside. Okay, so I just wanted to add this into the video. I forgot one important thing is when I was making the cat hut, I went to the local recyclable bin and I got all the cardboard for free. And luckily for me, people, I guess, just opened up a bunch of their gigantic TVs because I got gigantic cardboard boxes, and I'm going to show you out the window here. You can see it goes all the way around that enclosure and on top of it. And when that heater's in there, it makes it perfectly toasty for the cats. So anyway, thank you for enjoying the video, and give me a like and subscribe.